I'm Richard Randall. Welcome back to The Real Estate Voice with Barb Schlinker, the weekly radio show that informs and educates you on how to buy or sell real estate with Barb Schlinker, the owner of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. You've said before, many home sellers do not know where to start to get their homes ready for sale. Now, Barb, you're offering a free report on the 9-step system to get your home sold fast and for top dollar. Barb Schlinker, tell us a little bit about that report.
Yes, actually, you can go up on my website, barbhasthebuyers.com, and you can download that free report. You just click on the green button in the upper right-hand corner and get that report. And it's a good start. You know, everybody kind of needs a customized overview of their home. What do I need to do? What do I not need to do to get the house ready for sale? We were just in a client's house last week. And there was some work that definitely needed to be done, but it was basic stuff. I mean, he was thinking, oh, maybe I should remodel the kitchen. I'm like, no, you have a beautiful lot. It's just little cosmetic things, you know, like the garage doors probably need some paint. They're faded, a little bit of carpet, and it'll be fine. So if you'd like to get that customized, basically stepping stones of what you need to do if you're planning on selling in the next 3 to 6 months and you'd like to know what to do, what not to do to get your house ready for sale. Also, one of the things that we do this time of year, let's say you're not sure exactly when you're going to sell. Maybe it's going to happen next spring, or maybe it's going to happen in the fall. You don't have a firm plan on it yet. One of the things that we offer as a free service is we'll take pictures of the home in the summer when the yard is green and it looks all warm and inviting as compared to the dormant yards that we see in the wintertime. We do that all the time, where we actually take outside pictures in the summer. That way, if you have a plan to sell your home in the spring when everything's brown and not as attractive, we've got great pictures ready to go. So if you're interested in that, call us at any time. And right now, the industry shows that the traditional ways of selling homes have become increasingly less and less effective in today's market. And part of it has to do with, you know, what does the competition look like? What is the pricing of the home? And believe it or not, Richard, there are some homes that don't sell. There's quite a few of them that don't sell, and a lot of people don't really know about that. And so one of the things that we can do is help you prepare to make sure you get the most amount of money. And this report will kind of give you a good kickstart on what are the mistakes that you can avoid before you put your home on the market. Here's one tip. If you're already interviewing agents and they don't offer any kind of written performance guarantee, like you can walk away from your contract, if you sign a long-term listing agreement without some sort of guarantee in place, then perhaps you might want to think about it. We actually offer a cancellation guarantee. Plus, I have had agents that I know about in the past that refused to so the client wasn't happy, right? They refused to let the client out of the contract because they weren't satisfied with what was going on. Or they said, okay, we'll let you out of the contract, but if somebody showed it while I had the listing, you got to pay 2 commissions. Wouldn't you hate that if you were a consumer, Richard?
I would, especially if the one person didn't do their job. The job was to make this happen. They didn't make it happen. Now somebody comes along. If they'd done their job, you never come along. And now they want to, get a piece of a person who really can make it happen.
Right. And they're
I'd be angry. Yeah.
I would too. And the last thing we want is bad reviews online. The thing is that there is a paragraph in the state listing agreements called the exclusive right to sell agreement. And basically it says that if the seller does not believe that the agent is doing what they promised to do, they could cancel. There is actually a cancellation clause in there. So I just think that people are not comfortable with firing people, but if it's not working out, it's not working out. And you know what, the way that state forms are designed, there are no promises in that agreement. It basically has language in there to protect the agent and not the customer, which doesn't make sense to me. We actually provide a VIP seller agreement. We put in writing our written guarantees. One of our guarantees is our buyers in waiting guarantee that we're going to market directly to our buyers in waiting. We offer a communication guarantee that we promise that we're going to communicate with you every week, even if there's nothing going on. We have an honest promises guarantee that we're going to be honest not only about what we said we're going to do, but also about a realistic price and a realistic time frame. We also have a home sale guarantee and a cancellation guarantee. And you know what? If you negotiate a lower commission, it doesn't necessarily mean more money to the seller. I mean, you've seen, Richard, when I've shown you all those bad pictures of these agents just taking their iPhone and taking some happy snaps of these pictures that weren't staged, look terrible. And there's no way of calculating how many people pass that home by based on bad pictures. Those are the kind of things that can cost you thousands, drive up the days on the market. And you know what? Now with all these internet companies out there, the public can see how many days these homes are going to sit on the market. And that's the first thing in the buyer's mind. If it's sitting on the market for a long period of time, they're going, what's wrong with the house? That's the immediate thought to the consumer. So it's really, really important that you come out of the gate within the first 10 days to 2 weeks being priced appropriately and marketed with a wow. Make your home look more valuable than the asking price, and you will win tenfold. So that's part of what we do, is we help our home sellers get the most money. I'm showing you right now a bad picture. This is of a little condo that we we're just talking about. This is actually a marketing photo for a home for sale. So you can see the dog cage there.
Oh gosh.
You can see all the junk on the floor. You can see the little kid's chair and the junk next to the chair. It would have taken 5 minutes to move this stuff out of the way and take the picture, and it'd have been okay. But I just don't think agents study it, or the ones that use their iPhone, even on $1 million listings. They can't be bothered to spend a couple $100s and get professional wide angle photos to make the home look a wow.
And you use professionals all the time.
Absolutely. Doesn't matter the price range. To me, this is just malpractice to do this for the client. So if you'd like to find out the top things that you need to know before you put your home up for sale in the Colorado Springs area, you should call us at 719-301-3900, or you can order that free report on the 9-step systems to avoid those costly mistakes by going to barbhasthebuyers.com and clicking on the green button in the upper right-hand corner. Richard?
You're listening to the Real Estate Voice. That is Barb Schlinker of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. She's only a phone call away, 719-301-3900. And we're talking, Barb, about the top home sellers' mistakes. So what are some of the other costly home seller mistakes that people should really be aware of?
Well, you would think that this is common sense, but actually it's not. There are a lot of people that say, why can't I just sell it as is and maybe give them a financial credit to do their own fix-ups? Well, the problem with that, first of all, the buyer's going to reject it potentially, because most buyers are buying their home with all the cash they can muster, right? They have to have a big down payment. They might have to compete with appraisal guarantees just to get their offer accepted. They don't have a lot of cash laying around after they buy a house initially to deal with broken stuff. And the problem is that buyers also will make offers that are exponentially lower than the actual cost of making that repair, because for that reason. It's about what to do with their cash. One of the key things that's important to take care of is flooring. I know it could be a little pricey, a couple $1,000s, depending on the size of the home. But buyers' offers come in 4 to 7 times lower than the cost of replacing that carpet. And I always get questions from my clients about this. They'll say, well, what if we don't know what color they want to pick? And what if they want to do something different? What if they want to do luxury vinyl? Or what if they want to do hardwood? You know, the problem with that is I've spent all this money on brand new carpet and they're going to tear out brand new carpet. Well, I think the reality is they don't. They may think about it. They may do it down the road unless they're independently wealthy. They're probably not going to do that. Most buyers want to move in, drop their stuff, get on with their lives. And as time goes on, yes, they may do updating. Recently, I actually had one client that the home was an inherited home, very, very nice home, very well cared for, but the carpet was old and tired. And he disclosed to me that they had beautiful hardwood floors underneath the carpet, not just on the main level, but up the stairs and all the bedrooms. And he did take the time to pull the floors, pull the nails out, and it looked fabulous. And we got contracts well over asking price because hardwood floors are actually in high demand. People always love, especially natural hardwood floors. So you want to make sure that you do the right homework also before you set your asking price, because no matter how much the seller might want for the home, most home sellers want the most amount of money. Most home sellers drive the price absolutely to the max that they think they can get. But at the end of the day, the market decides how much the home is going to sell for. And that's based on different things: condition, what's available to the buyers, how the home is marketed, what your competition is. All these things factor into what are some similar sales. Not all agents understand the market, and not all buyers understand the market. The buyers only care about, okay, I want to buy a home right now in this price range. What can I get? That's what they care about. What's out there for me right now in my price range? So it's a very, very almost artistic decision that a home seller makes. And that's part of what we do for our clients is we sit down, we give you a really good idea on where to position the home to get the most amount of money. And it's not easy. Success or failure on pricing absolutely leaves clues. If you've overpriced the home and it's sitting on the market, very few buyers coming to look at it, that's a clue. It's not priced right. There's actually a target price. And if you're getting offers, you're in the ballpark, you're in the game. And that's why sometimes these online Zestimates like Zillow, et cetera, they completely fail. It's fake news. They don't know the market that well. They don't know the actual size and benefits of your home. They just average the home values around you, and they have no idea about your home and what makes it special. And so you really have to make sure that you get with a professional that knows what to do. They're also not aware that you might have views, or you might have a great backyard, or you might back to a park. You want to talk with an agent and hire an agent that knows how to market your home to get you the most amount of money. And unfortunately, 74% of the agents out there sell 3 or less homes a year. How can they know what's going on in that situation? So if you really want to talk to somebody about how to position your home correctly and make sure you do not make those costly home selling mistakes, give us a call at 719-301-3900 or go to barbhasthebuyers.com. Richard?
And remember, Barb Schlinker is the agent who can help you with great homework on pricing. You're listening to The Real Estate Voice with Barb Schlinker of Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Thinking about making a move? Call Barb at 719-301-3900, or just go ahead and order the 9-step system to sell your home fast and for top dollar by visiting barbhasthebuyers.com. When we come back, we'll be discussing 11 home inspection traps you should know about weeks before listing your home for sale. Stay tuned for that.